Welcome back to another conversation with the Brothers of Two Complex. We appreciate you for viewing this video. We think you're going to love it. Before you get into the content, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you miss none of the bangers that we drop every single week. We appreciate the love. God bless.
LeBron always comes up in stuff when it's bad, right? Like when you want to make a negative point about the NBA nowadays, people say, well, we flop because LeBron flops. Or the latest is the dunk contest is the way it is because LeBron James has decided not to enter it for so long. A la Stephen A. Smith said this.
Mm-hmm.
Sticks, what do you think the NBA needs to open up well, let me stop right there. First off, do you think it's LeBron's fault that the dunk contest is the way it is? Second question is, does the NBA need to open up the NBA dunk contest to content creators or those that we have seen to be great dunkers? And then you had another question that you want to ask. I'll let you ask that one.
Facts. So LeBron James gets a lot of hate, honestly, for no reason, because and just going back from year 1 to now year 21, the man seemingly had a perfect career other than the decision, which that's the same as somebody
losing in the 2011 finals.
And losing in 2011 finals. And the way that he looked, the way that people perceived the way he played in that finals, right?
Right.
But to me, the decision ain't nothing but a 5-star recruit putting on the hat. I'm going here. Like that's basically the same shit. LeBron just didn't get to do that because he didn't get to go to college, so he decided to do it with taking his talents to South Beach. But
he decided not to.
Speaking
go
of
to college,
South Beach, I got on a Miami jersey today. It ain't LeBron, but still.
Yeah.
But
who got into a brawl last night?
Did you see that? I didn't.
Yeah, the Pelicans and
I did see that actually. I did see that actually.
Yeah.
I saw it on Instagram. Yeah. But he gets a lot of heat for no reason because he doesn't have any chinks in his armor. He doesn't have any stains on his resume for them to say, "Oh, look, he's been in he's there's just some infidelity in the relationship," or "Oh, look, he's doing." Well, they tried to say he was doing steroids, but they can't prove it. "Oh, look, he he doing drugs and he can't stay off the weed," and all this other shit that they be saying about a lot of these different fucking all this different stuff they be saying about these different athletes. LeBron don't have those chinks in his armor. He's a great husband. He's a great father. He's a great athlete. He's a great teammate. He's a great leader. He's a great advocate for his community. He's a humanitarian. He's all of these different things that they can't sit here and say, "Oh, he has chinks." They can say a lot of different things about Michael Jordan. He had a gambling addiction. He did a lot of different things. Like you can say you can say things about Jordan, but you can't say things about LeBron. And that's what the get off my lawn analysts and basketball enthusiasts throw at LeBron. So to sit here and hear Stephen A. Smith say the problem with the dunk contest is because LeBron James, one single man over the past 21 years, did not enter the dunk contest. We saw LeBron James do okay in the McDonald's All-American dunk contest. And we see him do some theatrics in the layup lines before the games. But you mean to sit here and I'm gonna point out something that Draymond Green said in his podcast. Draymond Green said that he's for Stephen A. Smith to say that he's taken away steam from or the acclaim from players like Zach LaVine, from players like Aaron Gordon, from players like Nate Robinson, from players like Vince Carter, from players like Tracy McGrady, people who entered the dunk contest and showed the fuck out. So you mean to tell me that LeBron James is the single man over the past 21 years that has ruined the dunk contest? It's just a horribly bad take by Stephen A. Smith. Not the first one in Stephen A. Smith's career that he's been bad when it comes to LeBron, but this is probably the worst one to say that he single-handedly killed an event. Secondly, yes, I believe that they need to do something totally different with the dunk contest. Draymond Green said they need to dead it all together and bring something else in and be more creative when it comes to different events for the All-Star weekend. But I think if they brought in somebody like Jordan Kilgannon, the stuff that we be seeing on social, if they brought in some of these social media stars, some of these YouTube famous dunkers and basketball players to do some, bro. If you saw what Mac McClung did in the dunk contest, imagine some of these. If anybody who's watching this right now, go YouTube Jordan Kilgannon or YouTube dunkers and see what these dudes are out here doing. You would be amazed. And if the NBA was to open it up, they already opened up the celebrity game to content creators. You saw Kasinat in the celebrity game this past weekend. Why not open the dunk contest up to some of these same content creators on YouTube? And you will see an exciting dunk contest again. What you think, D-Lo? What you think about what's going on with Stephen A, what he said? And do you think they should open it up?
So I feel like
pause.
It's valid. So I feel like the take on LeBron is unwarranted, because like you mentioned, LeBron, to me, and I could be my take on this could be totally wrong, even though we see him do like some pretty nice dunks in the warm-up lines and the layup lines before the games or whatnot. So you can see that right there. Anyway. Yeah, you see Bron. I don't think Bron is a showcase dunker. And that, to me, that's what the dunk contest is a showcase dunks, right? Mm-hmm. LeBron, yes, he can get in the air, but I don't think when he's in the air, he's that creative. You know, like certain people,
I can see that.
When certain people have creativity when they're in the air. LeBron can be creative, I think, if he really, really thought about it, but that's not LeBron. LeBron is just a
power
in-game dunker. Yeah, he's an in-game power dunker, right? He's gonna get to the basket, and the younger LeBron was dunking on everybody. LeBron nowadays, yeah, he still can get to the basket, but he's not dunking on everybody. But he still can showcase that he can get up every once in a while. So I feel like the take is a bad take. LeBron James did not ruin the dunk contest. It's, for NBA players that are 6'8", 6'9", maybe 6'3", because Zach LaVine's what, 6'6" or something like that.
I think 6'5". I think, but you're around there, yeah.
Yeah. So from the range of 6'3". Nate Robinson was the shortest. He was at 5'9".
Well, Spud Webb was the shortest that was in it, but he wasn't a winner. Yeah,
well, right. But from the time frame that Stephen A is referring to, I think Nate Robinson fell in that, right? And so Nate Robinson was the shortest at 5'9". The tallest was Dwight Howard, I believe, or JaVale McGee, 7 foot, or Dwight Howard 6'10",
6'10" to 6'11", yeah.
Yeah, and JaVale McGee is 7 foot tall, right? So the tallest. How much really can they do past what we've already seen? Other than like the Nate Robinsons, or the Zach LaVines, right? The people that they have enough time from jumping off the ground to get into the rim to do something that's like, oh wow, okay, dude is short, but he did that. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. It's not much that they can do now. So to say that LeBron single-handedly ruined the contest is terrible. To go into the second question, I believe like they 100% should allow content creators to be a part of the dunk contest. I would go so much as to say this could be a solution for it. They should have, before NBA All-Star Weekend, the collection of content creators, YouTube dunkers, all that whatnot, that we feel like are worthy of putting on the show. They should have their own separate dunk contest. The top 3 winners of that dunk contest get to participate in the dunk contest on Saturday night during NBA All-Star Weekend. If one of those dunkers wins the dunk contest, which they probably would, they get a 10-day contract.
That shit would be fine. I ain't gonna lie. That would be fine.
Right. And so that's a good idea. America loves the underdog. And so to see somebody actually earn a NBA, I was about to say scholarship, an NBA contract, whether it's 10 days, 1 day, whatever the case is, we would love to see that. And I would love to see it would give a little bit more excitement, because these content creator dunkers, they are doing some crazy stuff.
They are being creative with these dunks,
right?
Bro.
But that's what they do. You know what I mean? They're trying to get views, and they're trying to get people to watch their content, so they'll probably spend 3-4 days trying to do one dunk that we see on Instagram, right? Like we see the finished product, but they probably spend hours upon hours upon hours trying to figure out how to do a dunk. Whereas NBA players are like, man, I mean, I'm already in. I'm
gonna get out there and I'm gonna figure something out on the fly type.
Yeah, right. They're not gonna spend hours upon hours doing it. So I mean, I definitely think that content creators should be invited to give it a fresh new appeal, a fresh new look, some fresh blood into the dunk contest. And LeBron did not ruin the dunk contest.
There's no way he did. So, and just to kind of expound a little bit more on the content creators being in the dunk contest, there's another guy. There's two more guys actually, Chuck McMillan or Chuck Milan and who was the other guy? I just saw his name. Of course, Jordan Kill. Jordan Kill is the most famous one. But there's a lot of guys out there, man, that are social media dunking stars, bro. Like that. You just see them doing some of the craziest dunks, like 540s, and Jordan Kilgannon is famous for his scorpion dunk and all of these different things. And if you don't know what a scorpion dunk is, you need to see it in the dunk contest, obviously, because they're doing some amazing dunks, man. And I think that should be one of the things that they do to fix the dunk contest. Because right now the 3-point contest is taking over. The 3-point contest is what everybody tunes in to watch. And now they're starting to bring in, which they're trying to advocate for the WNBA. They're starting to do the 3-point shootout between the best 3-point shooter right now and the best 3-point shooter in the WNBA and the NBA, which is Steph and Sabrina Ionescu. So they did that, and that the money goes to the charities. So that that's what people are tuning in to see. The dunk contest it's been corny for a while. Honestly, it's been. I think. When was the last one that was good? When was the last one that was like really good?
Zach LaVine and Aaron
was that the last one that was really really good?
That was a lot. Yeah. Because I mean, like them boys was going at it.
They was going at it and being dumb creative with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the
the one
really
Blake
good.
Griffin one. Yeah, I mean,
he jumped over
the front of
the Kia. Yeah.
But
I don't know too many motherfuckers that jump over the top of that motherfucker.
Right. Well, that's true. I'm not saying that he jumped over the front of it.
Yeah.
But then everybody knows about the Vince Carter one.
Oh yeah. Vince Carter.
LeBron wasn't in the league at that time.
Vince Carter and T-Mac and Steve Francis and all of those guys going crazy. And that's what I'm saying. It's like so many stars that have done the dunk contest that you're taking steam away from. You're taking all this acclaim away from, just blaming this one thing on LeBron James. Like, and the fact that he's blamed.
But you know what it is, bro.
They're trying to defame is a bad word to use, but they're trying to minimize his GOAT status.
They're comparing him to the Kobe's of the world, to the Jordans of the world who actually participated in
won
the dunk contest.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's why because those individuals did it. Does LeBron have to do it? Right?
But nobody has to do it though. Like when they asked Jaylen Brown trash dunking ass in the dunk contest, he could have said no.
But he said he recently came out and said, if they ask me to do it again, nobody want to do it, I'm gonna do it again. He did. He said that. So I mean, my thing is with LeBron. Okay, yes, we all know that LeBron has ups, but I think LeBron plays to his strengths very well.
He does,
and
100%.
Never lets many of his weaknesses like out the bag. He doesn't reveal a lot of his weaknesses. Mm-hmm. And so after that McDonald's All-American dunk contest, he probably was like, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. Nah, because I mean, you gotta think about it. If he goes in it and he doesn't do well, what people gonna say?
It's gonna go against his legacy again.
They're gonna find something. They're gonna find
something to say.
Exactly, and maybe that's why
I can hear Stephen A. Smith now. You do all this in the basketball games, and you get out the dunk contest, and I can hear Stephen A. saying that now.
Right. And so I mean, that's why it's like, he's in a lose-lose situation.
He is 100%.
If he goes into it,
100%.
Maybe when he was younger, yeah. But if he goes into it and he wins, it's like, well, you supposed to win. You're LeBron James. Look how high you can jump.
It's a lose-lose situation for LeBron.
Yeah, if he loses, it's like, bro, you can't win the dunk contest. Jordan won the dunk contest. Kobe won the dunk contest. Man.
And they were a couple inches shorter than you are. You should be able to do. You jump way higher than they jumped. Yeah. Like they would trash LeBron if he was to go in it and lose it. They really would. Yeah. And if he won it, it wouldn't be it would be a detriment as well because you're supposed to win, like you said. So like,
yeah.
But to ask that final question though, D-Lo, and this came from shout out to my boy Op, shout out to Rashad. This came from him. He asked me this question last night. Who was a better two-time dunk champion, Nate McMillan or Mac McClung?
The coach, Nate McMillan.
Am I saying that wrong?
The coach, like Nate McMillan. He played in the NBA.
Yeah, I know. But he wasn't. I'm talking about the dunk contest winner.
Yeah, I don't know if he was. That's what I don't know. Was he in the dunk contest?
Am I saying what am I? I'm thinking about. I'm talking about. I said Nate McMillan. Nate Robinson. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. That's what I meant.
Got you.
So who was better? Was it did Mac McClung have a better showing, or did Nate McMillan have a better show? Nate Robinson have a better showing?
I think they had very similar similar performances. Like Nate Robinson dunked over Dwight Howard.
Mm-hmm.
Mac McClung dunked over Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
I know Shaq is taller,
a couple of inches taller. Yeah, not too
Mac
much.
Mac McClung is taller than Nate Robinson.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think they had similar. That is one where it's very close, and I understand why Op said that, but I think they had very similar performances when you think about it.
Yeah, I think it's close too. I will say that Nate Robinson's dunk contest looked better because he's shorter.
Yeah.
But I will also say that Mac McClung's dunk contest was a little bit more creative in the dunks that he did. So because Mac McClung was known on social media, on YouTube, for the dunks that he did in game in high school. So he was known for that.
But is that like recency bias though too?
It could be.
Because it's still fresh in our mind of what he's done in the last 2 years, and you can't really remember, like with like in your brain, you can't really remember everything that Nate Robinson did. Like I remember Nate Robinson, like he was more creative and more of a showman than Mac McClung was. Like all of his after dunk theatrics is what they're bringing into it now, right?
I got you. Yeah,
have the hype with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that Mac McClung did that. Yeah, he was more creative with his dunks, I guess. Because didn't he do the dunk where? What did Mac McClung do last year?
He did a 540 for what he attempted to do a 540.
Right. And so I think it's a little bit of recency bias. I think it's also. I'm not gonna go there. And you know what
I know exactly what you was gonna say.
I'm not even gonna go there. But yeah, I think both of those performances are very similar. It's just, because of the recency of Mac McClung being a 2-time dunk contest winner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You probably would lean more towards him, but in reality, I think they're both the same.
I think they're very, very close too. That makes sense.